Everybody, I'm Nick Baumgartner here alongside Brendan Quinn. Shortly after a big win for Michigan, right?
Yeah,
Overtime win, 73-65 over Illinois. I mean, obviously this is a game that huge crowd for obvious reasons, but they kind of really needed this. I mean, in a lot of ways, to get through kind of what happened before.
Yeah, I mean, coming off you snap a 4-game losing streak with 2 abysmal losses in there,
right,
with a win over Coppin State, but that win over Coppin State really didn't. I don't think it gave anyone the feeling or the illusion that they had snapped out of the funk or anything like that, and they were going to get rolling. They needed a legit win because they had a chance to do it against SMU here and played pretty woefully in that performance. And today, yeah, I mean, you had a big home crowd, and it took some unexpected efforts. It took some a 13-point second-half comeback. But yeah, they needed a win, and they got it because now they got 2 straight road games. So if they lost today, this could be this could really start to spiral.
Obviously, the big story outside of the actual win there was Isaiah Dawkins. 6 threes from him. I think he was 2 of 11 coming into the game. Yeah. Had looked like he's a decent shooter, but had so many open looks before this and would miss and miss and miss. This kind of comes out of nowhere. But again, it's one of these things where these freshmen are maybe they're growing up. We'll see. I don't know. But I mean, just what you saw from him.
The thing with Dawkins is he's so athletic that I'd still like to see more action from him at the rim. I'd still like to maybe see him make more of an impact scoring-wise on the offensive glass. But as of now, he's clearly resigned to just being a jump shooter, and I don't know if he could be as good. I don't know if that'll last. I don't know if that could be as good as a guy like Zach Irvin, who had that role as the spark off the bench shooting threes last year. The thing about Irvin in that role last year was he had ample opportunity to do it. He could come in these early games and shoot 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 threes in early games last year, whereas Dawkins has shot 11 over the first 12, 13 games. So maybe today is something that could snap him out. I mean, he looks like a shooter, but today they fell, and you could see that he's a guy who kind of maybe thrives with confidence a little bit, that if he makes 2, he can make 5.
Sure.
In an Irvin-type kind of way.
Right. 2 big takeaways for me. Derek Walton goes 0 for 8, but to me it looked like he was a little bit healthier. I'm not sure. The other
shots off.
Shots off. Yeah. Maybe he's still bothered. I'm not sure. The bigger thing, I guess, for Michigan, Karis LeVert, when it was winning time, made plays, and we hadn't seen that over the past, throughout that whole losing streak. I mean, going forward at this point, just talk a little bit about how he's going to have to really sort of carry them through some of these things. I mean, he set up a couple of good, big baskets for Doyle. He has a couple shots. I mean, we hadn't seen that. So, just where.
Well, end of the day, right now the offense is either 3-point shooting or Ricky Doyle scoring at the rim.
Right.
That's about it. The add-on to that is Karis LeVert and all the different things that he can do. And you can see when they were up by 4 with under a minute left in overtime, LeVert got the ball, went into the paint, shot fake, pass fake, little, kind of baby fadeaway jumper. He's the only guy on the team that can do that. Right. And when it gets down to winning time, you don't want to be overly reliant on threes or an inexperienced freshman or this, that, and the other. You want the ball in the hands of a guy who can go do something and make a play on his own. And as of now, LeVert's the only guy who can do it. He did it today. He had struggled coming into today. He was something like 11 for his last 39 from the field. They needed it from him, and he did it. He also made a big 3. He played well. He looked a lot more like himself. I don't think the last 4 games were really who Karis LeVert is. I think it was more so today. And now he just needs to keep it going.
Well, Michigan gets it done, finds a way. Obviously a huge win, so they'll move forward, go at Purdue right on Saturday. So
at Purdue, at Penn State, and then back here.
So it's going to be one at a time. They're going to have to piece this thing together. They've got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to prove. But right now, pretty good feelings for them. For Brendan, I'm Nick. We'll talk to you guys later.